Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial today about how I got this twist out. This is actually requested from the last time I showed my hair and I did a talk through video, and this is actually going to be a tutorial about how I did it. If you want to know how I did it, then continue watching and I'll see you at the end. Don't mind me, I am watching YouTube. Okay, so these twists I have in are kind of mini twists, but they're more on the medium side. And I had them in for about a week, which is longer than I usually leave my twists in for. As you can see, my hair looks really soft. These are a little less defined because for prep, I sprayed aloe vera juice on my hair and some argan oil and rubbed that in just to soften it up. I knew this was going to happen, but I don't really mind less definition. But if you want more definition, make sure you don't spray anything wet on your hair beforehand because the hair will start to revert. So I just sprayed that on, rubbed it in, and left it for about 15 minutes to absorb some, and then I start untwisting my twists. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to roll the twist in the opposite direction, and then they just kind of unravel. So you don't want to pull it because then your twist will become frizzy and will not be as defined. So you're just going to unroll it in the opposite direction, and then it just separates by itself. Can I just tell you how much I hate YouTube commercials? One thing to remember when you install these twists, you want to make sure that you don't borrow any hair. So make sure that your sections are as even as possible before you start twisting, because if you get any borrowed hair, that hair will be frizzy when you take it out, and it also may cause some knots. So you want to make sure that your hair is sectioned evenly so that when you untwist it, it just perfectly unseparates by itself. When you get to the hairline, make sure you take these down as gently as possible because this is the most fragile. You can really see how defined my curls are. This is why I was saying when you do two-strand twists and you want like super definition and so you don't want to have to borrow hair, this obviously had hair borrowed. If you can see this strand going over here, that means I borrowed hair when I was twisting it. So now you have to be careful when you untwist it. If you just like pull it, it'll just get frizzy. So like, let's see if I can show you. Yeah, where's it? There we go. Yeah, the strand that was that borrowed piece, it's less defined. I'm like, get down to the end and it's like, that's my phone. This bit. Just this is what it looks like so far. Really nice and defined. I'm gonna move on to my next section and break that in half. As you can see, these twists in the front are a little bit bigger than the ones I was taking down at the beginning. When I twist my hair, I twist it according to its curl pattern and how well it holds a curl. So a lot of my hair is about 4A, 4B, like the front and the crown of my head. So I make those bigger, but then the side of my hair above my ears is more about a 4C, so it's much kinkier, so I make it smaller so it holds the curl longer and stays defined. And that is pretty much it. I might wind up switching my bang to the other side because I tend to wear it on that side, but that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I try to explain some different things while I was showing you when I was taking it down, especially the thing about like when you do two-strand twists, it's important to try not to borrow any hair because when you do, sometimes those pieces that get borrowed tend to get frizzy, and then you can end up with a frizzy twist out depending on how many times you borrow, and then it gets really frustrating. But if you want me to do a tutorial on how I use my Cure-Redo, which is also was my hair steamer, I can do a video on that as well. And the Cure-Redo is really great. My hair is like super soft, and my hair has never been this soft, and I've been natural for practically 2 years. Anything else, give the video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.